stunt stuff,
Yep.
fighting stuff,
Yep.
choreography stuff.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I got a lot to talk about. Trust me, I got a lot to talk about. This might go past 10 minutes.
NERDSoul. Late Ill Kid at OneYoungsta holding it down, bringing that street geek and nerd soul. What is up, my people, today? Oh, yeah, coming with another wonderful episode of Specials. We have an awesome person here to my left. If you want to talk about getting your stunt on, you know what I'm saying? You want to stunt on people, all right? He knows all about it. Devin, how's it going?
I'm doing great. Just got done with actual stunt training yesterday.
All right.
Yeah.
So we're going to get into that.
Yeah.
First, for the people, what do you do?
I'm training to be a stuntman right now, but I've been in the film business on the East Coast for about 6 years now.
All right.
My 9 to 5, though, I teach science at a science museum.
Ah, so a science man and a little bit of the action.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you got to know your explosions. You got to know your explosions.
Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. So with being in the film business up until this point, what have you been doing?
Mostly acting.
All right.
Mostly trying to be an actor. And we did do stunts for a little while. Me and my friends back home, we have a big indie scene, a big independent film scene, and we were the ones doing action and fight scenes because we realized everybody was doing drama, comedy, all that, but no one was doing fights.
Thank you.
No one was doing it.
So, like in indie, I really want indie to go for some action stuff. I mean, I know action is hard because choreography takes time and money and but it's like, man, because I know drama is cheap. It's cheap. Cost effective.
It's easy. Yeah.
You know, sitting in a room, you and your girlfriend have a fight is cost effective. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think a girlfriend having a fight is ever cost effective, but
you know what I mean?
No, I know.
Pretending.
Yeah.
Not the real version.
No.
And speaking of back home, let them know where back home is. Give a shout out.
Right. I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina. Actually from East Charlotte. So out there.
Shout out. You know I'm from VA, so once I found out he was from NC, I was like, word, we got, you know what I'm saying, give a shout out, show some love to the folks. So you've been acting, been doing it in the indie scene. When it comes to what you've done in the indie scene for action sequences or stunts in general, what's the kind of stuff that you did before this period?
Before this was mostly fight scenes. Fight scenes, getting shot, taking falls. Small, but what is considered small stuff, but bread and butter stuff in the fight community. Or stunt community, I'm sorry. Because once you get into stunts, you get into a lot of different categories. You got driving stunts, you got free fall stunts, you got skydiving, scuba diving, airplane stunts. Wow. You got a lot that goes under the stunt umbrella. If somebody says, I do stunts, they're giving you the general term. Once you start specializing, we have, you could do, you can specialize in parkour. You can specialize in fights. You can specialize in weapons. And so you got to be an all-around trained person just to pull off the bare basic stuff. And when we started out, we were just martial artists. We were
just
friends.
Martial artists that could do, a couple of stunts here, rolling, tumble, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Wow.
So actually, that's the thing is, there's a thing in Taekwondo. I have a black belt in Taekwondo, so that's my background.
Don't sleep. Nobody hit you. You don't want that.
But
you the Buddhist palm.
Ooh, I wish I did Buddhist palm. That was actually a nice one. But we had a thing called demo team, where basically we would go out to schools or gymnasiums or even tournaments and demonstrate our school, show off basically. So we did choreographed fights live.
So it's kind of like you're already used to it. You're kind of in the role, and you're like, let's see how far we can push this. Oh yeah, which is it's smart.
And then number one thing for indie filmmakers, YouTubing. We started YouTubing like a lot of behind the scenes for stunt work, a lot of behind the scenes of Jackie Chan's fight scenes, Power Ranger fight scenes actually are really good to study. I know it sounds weird, but it's true. Because I will go into it later, but there is a lot you can learn with fight scenes and how fight scenes work to better appreciate what's going on there, but I'm not going to get into it now. But yeah, we learned the basics, the hard knocks, and we kind of learned as we went. Before any of this training, is just us couple of guys just like, we want to do action, and we just kind of trained ourselves and did it.
Cool. So you come here to LA.
Yes.
And you're like, yo, I want to get into training. How do you get into stunt training?
Okay, so actually, this is and I'm sorry, y'all, I'm gonna have to promote it, but
go and do your thing.
the guy I trained under for this session was named Bonsai Vitel. He has a Stunt Performers Academy. I Googled up, basically, I was looking for, I needed training. I needed training bad. I was
basically... You kind of got to a level where you're like, all right, I want to take a next step.
Yeah, this stuff was next stuff. Like, all the training we're going to talk about, like, kind of a little bit that we might dive into, is stuff that I had never known. You know, I didn't know these specific details and a lot of stuff that I learned. So I went around, I Googled. I was just like, hey, stunt schools. Googled it. There was one in Australia that was like a 6-month one, and I was like, I can't afford that. There was one in Atlanta. There's a couple in Atlanta, actually not bad. In Atlanta, especially a really good driving school. But at the time, I was like, I need to get away from the East Coast, go back to the roots.
Get a feel.
Yeah. Because stunts started, cinematic stunts for America started here in Los Angeles. So I was like, I kind of need to go back to the home,
to the core.
So I looked up stuff that was happening in LA. I didn't want like a week or a weekend course. I wanted long,
like something that you could like get into, get the meat of what it is to do stunts.
Yeah.
Now, with the meat of what it is, with this course, what do you learn? What have you? Because you already got the fighting sort of down. You kind of got to a certain degree. You got some knowledge.
Yeah.
So this opens your eyes up to what basically?
The training. The times, like we got up at 5 in the morning to get to the gym at 6. And then immediately after that, we started just hardcore, like kind of calisthenic training for 10 minutes, then into rolls, which I knew rolls, but that wasn't that's fine. But the stuff that was like falling, like taking what's called high falls from like 10 to 20 feet in the gym, and then 10 to 15 feet in the gym. But then later on, this weekend, actually, we went up to 32 feet or 20 feet, 32 feet into an airbag. We had to learn the techniques of how to fall, what types of falls there are, how choreography works, Western and Hong Kong style of fighting. There's 2 different types. Went way more in depth on that, how to take falls and tackles, how to time them. Timing is so crucial. Testing timing, testing distance, learning how to do, there's so much. There was a lot. And then that was the physical. And this is why I like this course. This is why I picked this course. Is not only is it a good training and it's for a month, but there's a classroom after the physical. So you learn etiquette, you learn history, you learn how to hustle on a set and do all that. And that's really that's the biggest one. Like understanding your SAG contracts, understanding how you're supposed to get paid.
Guys.
And anybody working in film, number one thing is always people kind of getting screwed over in contracts, knowing your rights when you're unionized and things like that. So it was a lot of knowledge. I have a journal full of notes. Just I copied everything I could.
Wow. Okay. Cool. So when you finish this course, you're going back to NC.
Yes, I am. Yeah.
What are your plans from there? What are your plans, and what are your even like ideas, options, goals as far as a stunt coordinator, 1, fight choreographer, 2, because you've done that, and also just being a stunt actor beyond that?
Honestly, I'm just going to stick with being a stuntman for just a little bit. One of the things I learned is to get a bit of the grandfathering in on this. There's a new generation of stunt people coming in. They got a lot to learn. I had a lot to learn. I still got a lot to learn. But
you're actively chasing that knowledge. Actively pursuing this goal. Which is dope.
So once I get over to NC, I'm basically going to be driving up back and forth from Atlanta, training my ass off with some of the stunt coordinators there, learning a lot, working on sets. Really, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just working in experience.
There's a new player in town.
Exactly.
I'm just saying. Yo, my man TP. Yo, what up?
Oh shit.
Just saying.
But
holla at your boy. I know. Look, I know the shadow is killing us
yeah.
now. Don't worry about that.
Yeah,
Look,
fine.
it's knowledge here.
Yeah.
It's knowledge up in here. Don't worry about it. But I'm just saying, hey, Tyler, yo, holla. He's in Charlotte, North Carolina. That's a
4-hour
a
drive
day
from
drive, about a day drive.
Yeah.
Day trip. You be down there. Holla. Yeah. So back and forth down to Atlanta for driving.
I'm gonna be doing driving. I'm gonna be working those high falls because those are really good. And I'm gonna come back to probably Los Angeles as we had a wire work class get canceled on. So the stunt coordinator who's training us is gonna bring that back at no cost to us. We could just fly back and do it again. And so I'm gonna be learning wire work. I'm gonna be learning better stuff for fight scenes and choreography. I'm just gonna stack the plate. You know,
Great.
I mean, I'm 26 years old. I'm young.
Yeah.
This is the time to learn. This is when I just want to pile on the skills and be ready. You know.
Yo, stay ready so you ain't got to get ready.
No. Yeah.
That's what's up. Now, for folks that see you, they like, yo, man, I'm casting somebody who look like you. Mm-hmm. I need you to get hit in the face a couple times, roll down the steps.
Okay.
Where can they find you online? Need you to tumble down the steps.
Fall in
the glass, and, slide, fall in the pool, all the stuff.
Yeah.
Like jump, get thrown through the glass, fall on the table. Go in the water.
Falling on tables is so fun. Oh my God, it's so fun.
Because when I assume that these tables are made out of like styrofoam.
No.
No.
So what happens?
So it's like straight up wood?
So no. It's normal wood.
Wow.
Some of them are breakaway wood, but what it is like, you know, let's say it's called
it's
a table
like all
flip.
Unscrewed or something. It just like flattens on you.
Yeah, it'll flatten. Or you could do a table flip, where it's like somebody throws you into a table and you take the table with you as you go over.
Oh.
And so like there's breakaway glass and plates and stuff, and it's like and those are so much fun, my man. I'm sorry.
I kind of want to break a table or two. Just like
You know what?
This is a couple times.
You got pre-cut tables. You can always go through those.
Wow.
Those are fun. Pre-cut tables.
Because when I see action scenes, I'm like, man, I don't know what they got at the table, but they might want a refund because all right, you've seen the video, the viral video with a girl. You know, she's a sizable girl. She's standing on the table and singing. And the table stood up for a while. So I'm like, if this table can handle her, you know what I mean, putting a dude up on it shouldn't be too bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know, I'm like, these tables, where they getting them from? They're getting some cheap tables.
They are some cheap tables. But
you need cheap tables.
Yeah.
If you threw somebody on a real, my mom has a solid wood kitchen table. You throw somebody on that, that table ain't going nowhere.
No.
That
your back is going somewhere.
That table is heavy. No. That table ain't going nowhere.
Oh, yeah.
You throw somebody on that, they're just gonna be like, good night. but it's cool. So where can the wonderful people find you?
Number one thing right now is my Instagram. Mm-hmm. I'm getting a website soon. But my Instagram is Devin the Bard. Right. You got mine.
Yeah, I got it, and I'll put it in the links below.
Yeah. But yeah, that's primarily best way to catch me. If you can find me on Facebook, Devin Walker. A little more generic, but
but you need that when people are looking for you.
Actually,
you know what I'm saying? You can't have like, Devin, I'm so cool, y'all can't mess with me, Walker. No, because nobody's gonna find it.
Yeah.
Right? You need Devin Walker. You know what I'm saying? And they can be like, hey man, yo, putting a movie together. I need you to fight in the background. You be like, all right, cool.
Cool, yeah.
Because I assume there's a lot of work for like these, you know, like bar brawls and stuff. You know, just need a dude in the background to be like, oh. You know?
Yeah. Actually,
when you look in the background, it should be some people just be like,
No,
they get paid.
They get
though.
paid. They get
You
paid.
better get that money. You better fall down and get that money.
No, that's like the Dark Knight Rises, I think, because there's a fight scene with Catwoman and Batman, and one of the stuntmen's just off to the side, and he missed his cue, and he just, took a hit. He just gone.
Everybody always laughs about that, but dude just like,
if you didn't, he would have been
just
fired.
Falls from the force.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm like, yo, because when you watch it in the theater, you don't notice it.
No.
And that's probably why the editors left. They're like, man, ain't nobody gonna notice this until you start watching the movie like 2, 3, 4, 5 times, and you're like, hey, nobody even touched that guy.
No. He just
It's just like, oh,
no. No,
Oh,
but if you find me on Facebook,
Word.
look for just a dude with a fire sword. That's
Cool.
literally my profile picture, and I hadn't
what's
changed it because it's so distinct. There's a lot of Devin Walkers out there, and it's like if you find one with a fire sword, that's me.
That's him. So guys, holla at us. We'll holla at you down in the comments. If you ever have questions for a stuntman right here, he's doing the thing. And I wish we could go to like some B-roll of him like
I can send you some B-roll.
Him hit me and be like,
well, we can film that. You can film that right now.
Yo,
if you want to.
All right, we're going to film some stuff. You technically probably already seen it, or I'm going to throw it in like right here.
It's right. I told you. Don't play that. Don't stop. You can't stop me. That's right. You talked about my mama. You talked about my daddy. You talked about everybody. And it's where it stops.
But guys,
we're going to do this.
But guys, thank you for hanging out with us. Check him out. Check me out. Hit that thumbs up, and you hit that thumbs down. I'm gonna throw you through a table. So, guys, from us, you were saying thanks for chilling and peace.
Peace.